What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video we are going to be taking a look at one of the strongest team for Ultra League by my perspective. So this team is Walden, Giratina and Shadow Nidoqueen, Shadow Walden. So um, last time when Ultra League was around, I find out something interesting that a lot of Pokemons in the meta are weak to Nidoqueen in the a lot of Pokemons in the meta are weak to Nidoqueen, so I I decided to power up my Great League Nidoqueen to Ultra League, and let's see how this goes. So the team we have is this Walden, Shadow Walden, Giratina, and Nidoqueen. So there is a team which is considered to be one of the best team for Ultra League, because if you use that team, you will have play against all of the Pokemons, which is uh, Tapu Fini, Talonflame, and Registeel, and that team completely destroys my last team, and I was very frustrated at that team. So my Nidoqueen can easily 1v3 that team, so that's why I'm using this team. So let's get into the battles. I took a lot of time I took a lot of time explaining things, which is not that good. So first match we have Walden versus Walden. So the reason behind Walden lead is that Walden lead is very good in the Ultra League meta. For some reason, because Walden has played against everything, just not there are very there are less Pokemons that can play against Walden, and for that I have Nidoqueen, an anti-fighter, and Giratina, kind of an anti-fighter. It can beat most of the fighters, just cannot beat Scrafty. So so in that matchup I have two Pokemon. I have Nidoqueen. So anyways, here we have Walden versus Walden. I'm throwing EQ, expecting opponent to no shield, and he will no shield because he has no shields. So I will not use any shield here as well, because I can easily farm down with my Nidoqueen or Giratina. I'm coming in with Giratina. I have to expend one shield because Icicle Spear does a lot of damage, so I have to shield here, and now I can easily farm this Walden down. Walden shielded my Walden used to shield on the lead, so I'm expecting something in the back weak to Walden, or the weak to Walden's moveset, like Icicle Spear or EQ. So I'm completely safe here, as Nidoqueen can uh, give this team a lot of trouble. So here opponent have Galv and Skuntank, and my Nidoqueen is now looking very good, because now I can here comes Lunge, and after throwing 5 poison jabs, I can easily throw this Earth Power, and I can get to another Earth Power in time before Skuntank can get to 2 moves, because one move from Skuntank does not KO my Nidoqueen, so and poison jabs does not do enough damage to KO my Nidoqueen in time. So I will throw my Earth Power here, and it will KO this Skuntank. Boom! There goes Skuntank, and let's get into the next battle. GG's to the opponent. So in the next battle we have Walden versus Giratina, a very good lead for us, as Icicle Spears are going to be doing super effective damage. Opponent switched into Gyarados, so after throwing this Icicle Spear, getting either health advantage or shield advantage, I will switch into Giratina to win this matchup, because Walden is looking very good against opponent's Giratina. So I switched well there, and there is also one more reason that I do not want this that Giratina to against my Nidoqueen. Here I made a mistake. I should have shielded Crunch, because if opponent decides to shield this move one of my Dragon Claw, then he can easily win switch against me. So this was a tough situation. I was expecting opponent to no shield, which he did, and it was great for me. It was a tough situation for me. If opponent would have gone for switch advantage, I would have lost. So, anyways, here I will come in with my Wolverine, and I will throw Icicle Spear here, expecting him to no shield because I think he will at this point he will sack his Giratina. So let's see what he wants to do. I will throw another Icicle Spear. After this, if opponent decides to shield this, which he did not, I couldn't have gotten to another Icicle Spear. So you can say I made some mistakes or not, but it plays out well for me anyways. So here I can easily poison jab down this Charizard. Next battle we have Wolverine versus Mug. If this Mug has Thunder Punch, this is looking a tough match for me, as Mug can get to Thunder Punch pretty fast, and Thunder Punch also do a lot of damage. Plus this poison jab damage is adding up. Plus he shield baited me, which is not looking too great. So here I will throw EQ. Boom, opponent decided to no shield for some reason. I think he wanted Obstagoon to get some farm, to get a lot of farm. I will not switch here because my Giratina is weak to this Obstagoon. I can safely sack this Wolverine, and I am happy with the chip damage that my Wolverine gave to Obstagoon. So here I think I shield, expecting him to hyper beam my Nidoqueen, because there are a lot of Pokemons in the meta. There are a lot of Obstagoons in the meta which are using Hyper Beam for some reason. I think for Talonflame matchups, to give Talonflame a lot of damage, and a lot of Pokemon to give neutral damage to those Pokemons against which Obstagoon is weak. So here this matchup is looking very tough, as Swampert has 2 shields and Swampert can win this matchup easily. I was trying to get it low, so that trying to get it low, and after this matchup Swampert has no energy, but it is looking quite tough. I was not able to get to another Hydro Dragon Claw. So here I needed to throw Earth Power because one Poison Fang does not cure, and Swampert got to his move, and opponent combo played and throw Night Stress. So this is a GG's for the opponent. It was a great matchup, and let's get into the next battle. So it was one of 4 battles. It happens sometimes. So here we have a great lead with Wolverine. So Wolverine is a very great lead to use in the Open Ultra League meta for some reasons. I don't know why, but it is proving to be a great lead for me. So here I will throw Icicle Spears because Icicle Spears do a lot of damage. No need to throw EQ. I don't know why I am explaining this for no reason, because everyone knows that. So I will throw one more Icicle Spear against this Mug. Basically he caught my Icicle Spear. So here I will switch into my Nidoqueen after getting one Icicle Spear, because Nidoqueen can farm my Wolverine from that range after using a shield. So I decided to just build up to a Icicle Spear. I shielded a Dark Pulse here and no shielded the second one because I knew that I have to shield one Dark Pulse anyway. So I will throw Earth Power here. I have almost 4 poison jabs worth of energy. I knew that it is just a poison jab. No way it is an Earth Power, so I no shielded it, and I will throw Earth Power here because I have an Icicle Spear loaded on my Wolverine, and this Icicle Spear will KO if Nidoqueen decided to no shield it. Boom, there goes Nidoqueen, and the last Pokemon is Togekiss. So I switched into Wolverine to throw this Icicle Spear, and after this Togekiss can farm my Wolverine, and I'm trying to get to, from this range, a Giratina with 1 shield can beat this Togekiss, but I was trying that I can get this Poison Fang damage off, which is looking very great for me. Now I can just Shadow Claw down. I will no shield this move because both of other than fairy type moves, Togekiss can do anything, can do much damage with his charge moves against Giratina. Next battle we have Wolverine versus Degalji, a very good lead for us. Opponent switched into this into DD, Defense Form Deoxys, and I will answer it by my Giratina. Here Rock Slides are doing neutral damage, Psycho Boost also do neutral damage, but Giratina with Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak kinds of walls this DD. So I think I will throw Dragon Claw here and I will look to farm all the way down this DD. So here comes the Rock Slide. No need to shield any move from Deoxys because Giratina is very bulky. It can easily tank two more I think Rock Slides from that range. Opponent decided to switch into this Talonflame. My switch clock was not up, so I decided to throw a move so that Talonflame does not get a lot of farm. And here I will, from this range, after throwing one Dragon Claw, I can easily full farm this Talonflame. No need to, after using this one shield, no need to use my second shield. I can easily full farm this Talonflame. No need to throw my charge move. So I farmed down this Talonflame, and at this point I'm looking pretty great because I have a lot of energy on my Pokemons. Plus opponent's defense form Deoxys is very low as well. Opponent falls the Poison Fang weight, which is very good for him now. And now from this point I can easily throw my Earth Powers. I think I can get to another one. Even if I don't, I will shield his move to throw this Earth Power because I want his last shield. And since Dekalji's attack is debuffed, I had a Icicle Sphere stored for that Dekalji, which would have KO'd him. So I was in a pretty good situation. So next battle we have Wolverine versus Talonflame. A good lead for us. I will shield Talonflame's first move because Talonflame can get to a Flame Charge and Brave Bird at the same time on its first cycle. So here I'm throwing Icicle Spheres after 7 Powder Snows. I will shield this move because I don't want to get hit by an Brave Bird, and I don't want low HP on my Wolverine. So here I switch into my Nidoqueen because Nidoqueen has a good matchup against both Talonflame and Sylveon. After shielding that Psyshock, I will shield again because now I can easily farm this Sylveon down, and Poison Fang damage on Talonflame is a lot. I think 2 Poison Fang can KO Nidoqueen from that range. So opponent knew that I had a lot of energy, so he decided to come in with this Wally, with this Trevenant. So here it's looking good as well because my Poison Fang damage are doing neutral damage and plus defense debuff. I tried to throw Icicle Spear. I was combo playing, but I basically caught a move on my Wolverine. Ends up being this Seed Bomb, and here opponent switched into Talonflame, snugged one incinerate damage. I was not expecting it, but with the new mechanic, a fast move gets snuck every time. If that incinerate wouldn't have snugged in, or I would have gotten 1 or 2 extra Powder Snow damage, then I would have been able to throw one Icicle Spear here, but there is no need for me to throw that because this is a GG's almost. This is almost a GG's. Trevenant survived with 1 or 2 HP. Now I can just Shadow Claw down. Also my Giratina can survive one Shadow Ball, so I was in a very good situation. So next battle we have Wolverine versus Primarina, a very bad lead for us. So here I have to bait in order to win this matchup, and let's see if opponent calls my bait or not. I am throwing Icicle Spear right for the first time, expecting him to shield, but opponent didn't shield it, which is very tough for me as this charm damage is adding up, and I think Primarina can farm down my Wallin and opponent shields on an EQ. Now it is a tough situation for me, very tough situation. So I came in with Nidoqueen. I want to farm this Primarina down all the way. I will shield here, expecting a Hydro Pump or a Psychic type move, but I think Primarina does not have a Psychic type move. It has Hydro Pump, which I successfully shielded, which would have been KO'd my Nidoqueen, and opponent came in with this Talonflame. So here I'm thinking something in the back is weak to my Nidoqueen. That's why he came in with Nidoqueen, because everyone knows that with one shield, Nidoqueen can easily win against Talonflame after throwing a move. And here that's why I switched into my Giratina, and from this point I can farm down this Talonflame. So looking decent, and I'm throwing this Dragon Claw against opponent's last Pokemon, which is Dragalge, and now because my Giratina is very healthy, so I can get to multiple Dragon Claws without shielding, I think I should say, because I think from this range, this Dragalge will try to farm me down, but he did not. He throws a move. I used my shield because I want to get this Dragon Claw damage off, which is quite good for me, and opponent decided to throw his energy for some reason. Oh yeah, that reason is that I could have Shadow Clawed him down, and now this is a good game. I'm throwing Poison Fang, and it will KO opponent's Talonflame. GG's to the opponent. Nice battle, and let's get into the next battle where we have Wallin versus Wallin. Mirror matchup. So as you can see, my backline is weak to Wallin. So basically you can say that I have to win this matchup or put Wallin very low on health and with the zero energy. So I am trying to, for that those two scenarios, either win the lead or put it low with zero energy. So here I think I lost. No, he did not CMP tied. I thought he CMP tied, but he did not. But because I can win CMP tied, opponent used both of his shields, and I did not use any of my shields. So here this battle starts over again. I think that was my last battle. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll meet you in the next video.